Hello, everybody. It's been a while. I haven't posted anything related to Tophia because keeping up with the troll is hard. But this video is special because it's my first time doing a voiceover. For this video, I will cover incidents that has happened to Tophia and her family in 2024. If I miss some things, feel free to comment. Information gathered for this video can be found all over TikTok, the Tophiachu subreddit, and of course, the Chu Crew. Credits to the individuals who took the time to document the problematic things this woman has done. Also, thank you so much to those who watched and subscribed to my channel. I wish I had thanked you guys sooner. Now let's get into this video. Sometime this year, Tophia tried to switch her platform from TikTok to Bigo. Now, Bigo is a live streaming app where creators can talk to their audience and, do whatever they want on live. And the reason being is because the rules on live streaming aren't strict compared to TikTok. I believe you can cuss and talk about sensitive topics without getting warnings or bans, unless reported by the users, of course. To be honest, I think she did this to escape the hate she was getting from TikTok because she didn't talk about it to anyone. Like, she didn't make a post telling people, hey, y'all, go check out my Bigo profile and all that stuff. Trolls found out though and started rating her profile on Bigo. And on the app, they have a feature where you can comment on someone's profile. As usual, the trolls were just leaving a lot of mean, nasty things to Tophia, which are pretty funny. Now, how she heard about this is from another TikToker named Jeanty or Jeanty. Now, Jeanty is problematic himself. A couple of years ago, he abused his kid, and there is a mugshot and an official police report about it. Even though he isn't a good person, Tophia blindly supports him despite complaining how awful people on the internet are, which makes her look hypocritical. Now, her time on Bigo was short. She was there for about a month and never returned. Jeanty is a content creator who discusses topics surrounding politics, social issues, and much more. As great as that sounds, he's actually a child abuser. There is a mugshot of him in a court document to proving.
Being a whole grown man, always beefing with women.
Given the fact that you be beefing with 3-month-old babies, you talking kind of crazy right now. You know, this ain't no 30 years ago. I didn't change. I done grown up. This shit happened 6 years ago. You were a convicted child abuser. This man right here that spends hours a day on live begging for money, playing these bullshit ass games with their other mutuals that refuse to acknowledge his past. These creators with hundreds of thousands of followers who typically play the morally righteous card are suddenly incapable of acknowledging the fact that the person that they're cooling with is a child abuser. They go as far as blocking people who present these facts because deep down they know that it stops them from making money. These are greedy monsters, as you see here.
Oh no, there's some other lady too that eats Socrates. Ooh, I like you. I like you. You got 53. You're the first person to come in here with a real page. I like you. Not block that bitch. Anyway,
Homie thinks just because he grew his hair out and painted his nails shit was sweet. Nah. Understand that if you continue to support this human garbage even after finding out who he really is and acknowledging the fact that he refuses to take any kind of accountability and instead plays off all criticism as hating or clout chasing, you are not a good person. You are an enabler. This man broke the bones of a 3-month-old baby. A 3-month-old baby. I can't even fathom how you could get so angry at something so innocent. And what really disgusts me is the fact that this is what he titled his lie. This is what he's doing. He's playing off of the hype. This is truly a disgusting situation. This is truly a disgusting person. Always remember that just because someone says things that you like to hear just because they look nice doesn't mean that they're good people. He doesn't even refute it. He acknowledges that it's true. He just doesn't give a fuck because he knows that there's nothing that will stop the motherfuckers that are supporting him.
How does it feel to do all that hard work and people not give a damn? Like, how does it feel to do all of that and the same individuals you try to cancel can't be canceled?
This man genuinely believes that he can't be canceled. That's what he believes. If you follow this man and have even a shred of humanity left, understand that he is not worth the support.
Despite his crime, Tophia blindly supports him. She gets a lot of her ideas from him and frequently repeats it on her stories, lives, and videos. Jeanty was live streaming a lot on Bigo during that time. He would talk about various topics with his friends and supporters who would join his live. Though a particular day in March, he decided to let Tophia into his live. There is a video of this live stream on YouTube, and you will be appalled after watching it.
Tophiachu, are you sure you didn't are you sure you didn't unalive that dog beloved? Because that is kind of crazy. Like, I'm a pet lover myself. Hold on, hold on, Tophia, hold on. I'm not.
I don't want to hear white woman tears. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hold on.
People literally don't care.
Like, I literally have tried so hard. My dog has been missing for almost a month because these people fled. My dog will not be leashed and attacked my dog. And as for the colorism stuff, I was
Jeanty and everyone were trying to discuss Tophia's problematic past and her behavior, but the whole thing was a mess. It was a lot of yelling and petty insults, so not much got done. So one of the things they discussed was about Hershey, Tophia's dog who ran away. I will talk more about that later, but Jeanty and the others confronted her because the story of how Hershey ran away made no sense. One person on the live believed Tophia killed Hershey, which is a popular theory among the Chuvers. They also discussed the allegations of her being a pedophile, her racist remarks, and much more. The live stream ended with Tophia leaving, and that was the last time we've seen Tophia and Jeanty together. Hershey was the beloved dog to the Slidells. They owned her for some years until she ran away. The Chus have been accused of neglecting the poor dog for the longest time. There are clips of Hershey growling at them as if she was scared of them. There's also a video of Tophia apparently hitting Hershey with a hairbrush. They also have been called out for not potty training Hershey, since she always wore a diaper and had to pee on pads that were littered in their apartment.
the dog. She's not allowed to have that.
Oh yeah, watch.
No. Let go. Stop it. You cannot have that.
According to Tophia, she and her mother were outside their motel room with Hershey. All of a sudden, a black pit bull started barking aggressively at them, so they hurried back into their room. The owners of the pit bull witnessed this but didn't do anything. For some reason, Tophia left the door slightly open, and the pit bull ended up entering their room. Now, they didn't do anything to try to stop the dogs fighting. Tophia was trying to change into new clothes for some reason, and apparently the pit bull chased Hershey out of their room, and that was the last time they saw them. Tophia also claimed that the owners of the pit bull left the motel in a hurry to avoid any consequences.
A week ago, it's been about a week ago, there was some people here with a big black dog, right? I was sitting here, the door was cracked open. Oh, we lost connection, see? So anyways, I was sitting here, the door was cracked open, and I hear, you know, like two dogs fighting, like attacking each other, and I said, that's Hershey, because I recognize Hershey's growl anywhere.
Good morning, Mr.
And so this big black dog ran up to my mom, ran up to Hershey. The door was cracked open. I thought, because the area we were in, I remember I had seen wolves and stuff, so I thought it was a wolf, until I looked, I got up to go out the door to look. This black thing went that way, this black thing went this way, Hershey went this way. I opened the door, and there's this big dog chasing Hershey. And me and my mom managed to get the dog, excuse me. After we managed to get the dog in, I went real quick to close the door. Oh, we lost connection. Hopefully we're back. Sorry guys if it's bad connection. I'm trying. So we went real quick to close the door, right? Because I said I have to close this door. This dog is gonna come back in. Like I have to hurry up and close it. So I went to close it real quick. The dog busted the door open, threw my mom on the floor. My mom's on the floor, having a hard time trying to get up. This dog, I don't know if it was before or after, had leaped over the bed. I can't remember because everything was happening so fast. I bent down because I had Hershey's leash to pick up Hershey, and Hershey broke out of her collar, leaped out of the room, went running, and she was inside, right? I was trying to make sure this dog wasn't going to eat any other animals or eat anything else, right? We lost connection. Wonderful. That's great. So we kind of lost connection. It's kind of lagging very badly. I'm pretty sure. So this dog leaped over the bed, right? Hershey had gone out, and then is sitting right there. The owner is in the door. The other owner is in here. Their dog is sitting right there. They decided to grab their dog when Hershey leaped out of the room. So they had the dog by the collar. Hershey was like, come here, like she wasn't even doing anything. Her dog is sitting right there by the sink. Our dog is outside. I'm trying to make sure this dog's not going to eat anything else or eat other animals because I don't know how vicious this dog is. I didn't have anything on because I had, well I did, but I mean my like pajama shirt, whatever I had. And so I had to hurry up rushing, get dressed to go chase after my dog that ran. That's when my brother was alerted. He went. Oh Jesus! Hopefully you guys are hearing this, but yeah, Hershey's gone. lost. Wow. Wonderful. I'm not gonna say it's kind of, it's a little graphic. So someone left the dog in half on the side of the road and they left it there. And I was like, thank God, because my brother told me, like, thank God it wasn't Hershey. I tried to save her, and I couldn't. When I went to pick her up, she was just trying to get away because that dog was chasing her, and the owners were just standing there in the doorway not doing. I was like, get your dog. Like, this is a big black pit bull that was chasing my dog. I didn't want to say anything because I know how people are. They're gonna blame me or say we found your dog and we're doing stuff to her, and I can't process it. I can't process it.
Come on, it'll be at least a month more.
She's been gone for a whole week. She's been gone for more than a whole week almost. I'm sorry. It's the car fume came in. I couldn't put up law signs because I wasn't ready to tell anyone that it was missing, because if someone saw, we lost connection, if someone saw a law sign, you know, they would tell. So my brother, he called animal control and he reported a lost dog. So they have it in their reports, lost dog. So if they find a dog that looks like Hershey, they're going to find a dog that looks like Hershey, they're going to call us. They said because it's non-emergency, we're going to have to wait one night to show up to press full charges, which they haven't shown up, and it's been way over a week, which I'm frankly frustrated and annoyed. Like, I've been waiting. These people fled. They left. They're no longer here. They're gone. There was 2 people that left right away. They had their dog. I don't even have mine. They didn't even have the decency to say, hey, you know, they didn't have the decency to say, we're the cause of the problem. Let us help you look for your dog. My dog has been out there for almost longer than... Every day. I'm sorry, guys. The car fumes. Every day I got up and I cried. I would open the door. I would cry because I was hoping she would come back. I thought if I opened the door, you know, she'd be right there, but she wasn't. And I'm so angry because it's like they have their dog, but I don't have mine. If they were the cause, if their dog hadn't been off the leash, you know, keep your big dogs on a leash. It's not that hard. But you fled. We went walk every day. We looked every day. We kept calling every day. Every day we're looking, like Facebook, Paw Boost. There was a dog that I was like, that kind of looks like Hershey. And every day I just believed in my heart that it was Hershey, but it wasn't. Just had hope. Yeah, we have been every single day, and I believed in my heart that was Hershey, but it wasn't.
You know, I've been telling everyone.
I can't believe myself we found her.
How many people?
Oh God. You know, sometimes I wonder why things happen, and I'm like, maybe I deserve this. You know, but it's not fair. My dog is out there, and there's nothing I can do, you know, besides look at a whole. It was the day before Valentine's Day. And sometimes you lose hope. It's been almost a week. Probably more than that, because Valentine's Day was the 14th. I'm sorry, I've had so much go on. Oh, I can't even process. That's what happened.
Now, Tophia didn't report Hershey missing until a week after the incident. On Jeanty's lie, she explained that the reason she didn't say anything online was because people will make up rumors. What's shady is that Tophia posted missing animal posters and cried about Hershey's disappearance, but never made much effort to look for her. She only went looking for her once and claimed to have called shelters to see if someone had picked her up. Many believe Hershey may have died from wandering in the wild without food or shelter, or worse, was killed by coyotes in the area. Even so, many hope Hershey is in a safe place now, whether with a loving family or in heaven. Nicole Angie Aragon is the on and off girlfriend of Donald Slidell Jr., aka Tophia's brother, or Papachu in the Chuverse. From my guess, they have known each other since high school. Some years ago, Chols found out about Papachu having a girlfriend and decided to send Angie messages about the Slidels. She engaged with some of them, answering questions they asked. She was the one to expose them of neglecting Hershey and how dirty their apartment was. We got to know so much about the family. However, as time went on, people got annoyed with Angie. It seemed like she wanted to join in on the fun, but was erratic when exposing them. She would go live to air out their dirty business, even though she was no different from them. We soon found out that she also had bad hygiene and fostered many animals she hardly took care of. Angie and the Chus have never-ending drama. Every incident surrounding her is the same. It starts with her exposing the Chus and then Tophia going around about how much she hates her. But this time, things got pretty serious. All of these events took place at the same time Tophia was attempting to have a career on Bigo. Angie made a claim that Tophia stole a puppy she was fostering. Video proof surfaced showing Papachu playing with a puppy.
You made the mess. So now you're gonna go clean it. Understand? No, you did. That's a did. Come here. You.
Angie also claimed that Tophia didn't take care of the kitten she and a family were fostering. She fed the kitten dog food, which is unsafe. There were clips of the kitten meowing a lot in Tophia's live stream. I'm not an animal owner, but the kitten sounded distressed in those clips. Honestly, those clips remind me of how Hershey used to growl at Tophia and her family. Of course, Tophia got sick and tired of Angie accusing her of neglecting animals, so she went on to say that Angie neglected dogs that she were fostering herself. From what Tophia said, Angie was letting them poop all over the floor, which is why she returned them. Now, this is the funniest part. During this time, both Tophia, her family, and Angie were staying at the same motel. This girl, Angie, was literally 2 doors down from the Chus. So one day, Tophia decided to live stream her and a family breaking into Angie's room and record the filth she was living in. Mind you, since the Wi-Fi was bad, the live stream is kind of laggy and choppy, so it's going to be hard to see.
She left poop and everything all over the bed, underneath everywhere. The first time I read it, I was like, have you seen it?
Oh, they're gonna dox me? Well, this isn't my room, so. Who are they gonna dox? This isn't my room. If you say they're gonna dox me, this isn't my room. Not my room, this is Nicole's room. Just so you can see, this is not my room. Just showing you guys for proof. You guys can screen record wherever you want to, but I'm gonna end the live because. But this is Angie. This is Nicole. This is the one who tried to say that this mine can't even take care of her fucking animals.
Okay.
Anyways, I gotta go. Goodbye. Just so you know, Nicole, right?
Now, another incident between the Chus and Angie involved Brother Chu threatening to fight Angie and her new boyfriend. I don't know exactly how this escalated, but it led to a car chase that ended with Angie and her boyfriend injured. Angie explained in a live how Brother Chu wasn't supposed to come near her because they had restraining orders against each other. She also said that her boyfriend was seriously injured and her neck was hurting. The last thing Angie mentioned was suing Brother Chu since the police got involved.
And this is the last thing that I'm going to say, right? People don't like when something is flipped on them and it starts happening to them. You want to be big, bad, and tough, start making threats, shouting out of the window, and then when someone flips the script on you and starts chasing you down, all of a sudden you don't like it. When you started with them first, don't start now, won't be nothing. That's all I gotta say.
The Chu Crew server was deleted because information about the moderators were leaked. Apparently, a mole in the server gave information about the mods to Tophia. Tophia went on her Instagram stories to brag about it, and threatened to dox and report them to the police as revenge for being trolled by them. The server was deleted for a while, but a new one was made soon enough. Unfortunately, the moderators who ran the server for so long decided not to come back. Only one did, and according to them, those mods were concerned for their safety. So I am not in the server, so I don't know what the hell goes on in there, but I do respect their decisions to not come back because Tophia is an insane person. Hopefully they are all doing well in life. On the Real Slidell subreddit, a Reddit user did some detective work trying to find Tophia's biological father. If some of you didn't know, it's been speculated for the longest time that Papachu isn't Tophia's real father. Many people who followed Tophia before her fame has said she called Papachu her stepfather. This person went on one of those websites where you can find a person's property history. They searched Mamachu's legal name, Marie Lucero, and Papachu's Donald Slidell to see when they got together. In October 1993, Tophia would have been conceived, given that she was born on June 1994. Donald was living in Austin, Texas, from March 1993 until February 1994. By February 1994, Marie would have been 4 months pregnant with Tophia. In March 1995, Marie and Donald shared their first address. Now, in this website this Reddit user used to find Marie's property history, they also have a section that shows her relatives and people that she knows. Now, this Reddit user found the alleged father in that section and went to check out their Facebook profile. I will not say the guy's name due to privacy, but I took a look at his page and I noticed a few interesting things. Now, this alleged father, him and his whole family served in the military, which is interesting because Papachu was in the military as well. And I see many people say that he kind of does look like Tophia because he has long earlobes just like her. Now, just a reminder, this is alleged. If you happen to find the guy's Facebook and his family's members' profiles, please do not harass him. Now, this juicy story was also documented on the Tophiachu subreddit. A user has tracked Tophia's email and found it being leaked to this website called Enderpals. It's one of those websites where people can make friends with others around the world. Tophia's email was linked to an account of a white woman from Montana named Caitlin Love. The Reddit user concluded that Tophia was catfishing as this Caitlin Love woman sometime between 2013 and 2016. Evidence to support that Tophia was behind the account was the countless grammar and spelling mistakes in a description. Jokes aside, the description listed a few hobbies, likes, and dislikes Tophia has publicly said. Now, the scariest part about this was the username Caitlin22 used on Enderpals can be traced back to Tophia's TikTok account. Back when Musical.ly was around, Tophia went by Caitlin22 before changing her username to Tophiachu. If you search up Caitlin22 on TikTok and go to the hashtag section, you will find her older videos tagged under Caitlin22. Once exposed, Tophia failed to prove her innocence. She claimed that sometimes people can use your email to sign up for stuff on the internet. But I don't know how true that is because some websites, but you create an account, you had to verify through that email. So in order for that account to be used, that random person would have to log into her email in order to verify the Enderpals account. She attempted to show proof by logging into the account. Now, she blocked off herself typing in the password because she didn't want anybody knowing it and hacking into the account.
But what's crazy is people are accusing me of catfishing when I don't even have an account on that app. I actually deleted the account. And the reason why I deleted the account was because of the simple fact that I didn't use it anymore, and I didn't see a need to use the account. So just because someone uses somebody's name doesn't mean that it's them. Like, other people could use my username. Someone literally stole my IMVU account. So that doesn't mean 100% that it's me. People take usernames all the time. Like, I'm not the only person with an original username. Someone might have used that username too. Like, are we gonna sit here and act like usernames are original? Because what you may think of, other people may start using. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Because people really are trying me, right? Because I don't have to explain anything to anyone about what I've faced in 2012. Like I literally talked about a man that sent me corn stuff and got his account taken down on Facebook. And I don't have to explain the other stuff that happened to me on social media, bullying-wise or anything. But people just fail to understand, like, at that time, because I had interacted with so many weird people, that someone could use basically my my email and make accounts. So unless you can connect it to me, you can't, right? And they say, oh, well, here's the proof. But isn't it weird? Excuse me, I was drinking. Not alcohol, but I was drinking. But anyways, isn't it weird that people go digging up old usernames and like old stuff from like 2012? Like, what's the point of going back to something from 2012 and looking up someone's usernames? Because that username is not unique. Like, I could have literally found the username through a generator app, but other people could use it. It's not a very... Like I said, at the time, I had an account which was the IMVU account that got hacked. At that time, I've had a lot of stuff happen to me because, if you don't remember, I did say this on my live stream, someone in an island somewhere tried to hack my Facebook too. At that time, I was being hacked on all of my accounts. And I'm not saying that account that people are saying is me is hacked. I'm saying, like, I've had weird interactions with people. One of which was someone who claimed that they went to my high school. But the thing is that people want to use that account because someone already DM'd me and was like, you're trying to be a white woman and you want to, you're trying to, like, being anti-black, saying, who really is your father? Like, these are the things that I hate, is, like, people questioning my blackness and being utterly anti-black when, what does me being black have to do with an account that's catfishing people? Like, where's your mind? You want to literally hold someone accountable that you believe is catfishing. Like, let's get into it, but then you're questioning if I'm really black. Like, if the main focus was me catfishing, which I've literally gave you all the information you needed, and I literally said I don't know who's behind that account, why do you proceed to be anti-black and then start questioning if I'm black? What does that got to do? Like, I hate when people deter the conversation from what it is. People love to move the goalpost from what the conversation actually is. If it's about catfishing, then let it be about catfishing. Why are you sitting there literally trying to determine if I'm black or not? Like, it's really weird. Because then when I have to explain that, which you know it kind of makes me a little angry, then you're gonna be like, see, this is her account because she's talking about this and not about this. Like, I hate when people do that. I literally hate it. Like, I hate it. Someone literally took my username on another app, which you snooze, you lose, because I am getting my username back. You should have never took my username on that app. You think that I wasn't going to get... like, hello? I'm getting my username back. You're not going to use my username for hatred. Thank you.
She obviously types in random letters, so the incorrect password warning pops up. Coincidentally, like 2 days after this blew up, the account was deleted. Once again, the troglodyte got caught lying and doing something weird like always. I honestly fully believed she was this Caitlin Love person because she admitted to catfishing an IMVU way back in 2020. So for her to lie and try to prove her innocence is pretty pointless. As Tophia's birthday was approaching, she promised her audience that she would do a raffle as a celebration. Now the rules of these raffles is if you want to enter, you got to send Tophia money. Now she specifically stated that if she didn't reach her goal, she'll refund the money back to those who paid. And he guessed it, she did not reach her goal and broke her promise.
It's not a giveaway, it's a raffle. That's why I have to change my wording. And I keep forgetting they're two different things. A giveaway is different than a raffle. Sorry, my bad. I'm not answering that. I specifically said if people wanted a refund to message along when they sent money to their Cash App for a refund. I'm tired of people being stupid and obtuse. You knew exactly what I said. I said if we didn't hit our goal, then I could not do the giveaway. And I said if you want a refund, leave a message with your Cash App and I will give you a refund. I've already issued 2 people that have asked for refunds. The rest rest of them said happy birthday and gave it to me for my birthday and did not specifically ask for a refund. So if you're gonna be mad, go be mad at those people for giving me money for my birthday. Like, I'm not going to argue with people today. Like, I'm not gonna have it.
She basically scammed a few fans out of their money and continued to lie about it, saying that she didn't make their promise and that the money sent her were genuine birthday gifts. A TikTok creator by the name of Squidd came out with a video explaining her experience with the Chus when working her housekeeper job. So in Squidd's first video, she never mentioned Tophia by name. She was very discreet with her identity. All she said was she was a live streamer on the TikTok app and is known to be very problematic. Now Squidd mentioned that this guest was very rude to her and her coworkers, and that the reason they were kicked out of the motel was because of late payment.
Probably shouldn't be posting this, but there is a TikToker on here whose name I'm not going to say just in case, who is known for going live, and she's been living out of a motel that I just so happened to work at, and we had to kick them out today and DNR them because they couldn't pay their bill, and I quote, because TikTok didn't pay me. They were disgusting, and I can confirm her room was disgusting. I can also confirm that when they were kicked out this morning, they parked outside of the parking lot, and their mom or grandma took a shit on the sidewalk. They're as disgusting as you think they are. That's the reason for the green screen.
Now, when Sophia saw this video, she was raging. She took to her Instagram stories, saying that Squidd was wrong for airing out her and her family's business.
So I want to address this because people have a hard time hearing. When I said, why are you watching people use the restroom? I said, I'm not saying that I use the restroom. After that, like, do you like to pick apart videos? Or do you just like, you literally just admitted to lying and then said that I told on myself, like, I didn't use the restroom. And then I was literally talking about how, I said, why are you watching people use the restroom? And then there's too much going on here. And then I said, this is not me saying I use the restroom. Dude, you just like pick aparting things. And what's funny is it's like how someone treats homeless people, but then dances around like, oh, I'm a good person because I said I'm giving to charity. So I got people evicted, but let me dance around because everyone loves me because I'm donating. Did you know that? I'm pretty sure Elon Musk donated, but he's a horrible person. There's a lot of horrible people that donated. Just because you donate doesn't make you a good person. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy how you said I admitted to using the restroom, which I said I didn't use the restroom. That's not me saying I'm using the restroom. I was just preferencing why you're watching people, which you literally just admitted you were watching us. So you admitted to harassing us. Thank you. Like, you just literally admitted you were watching us. For what reason? Why were you watching us? We wasn't even bothering you. You see how people telling themselves is weird. Like, admitting to watch people is weird, especially because we were sitting in our car. We wasn't even using the restroom. So why are you watching people that are not bothering you? I don't know. So I want to address this because it needs to be addressed. Yes, the lady that posted the video is a housekeeper. She's not telling you 100% of the full story. She doesn't know 100%. So I'm going to explain to you, and I would advise you, if you're the housekeeper, that you take that video down because it's not going to look good for you. I've already got the video. I'm going to send it to your corporate, and I'm also filing a report with the police because that put my family in danger. And I know the police really don't do much, but at this point, I don't got no choice. That put my family in danger, and you're a maid. You're not a worker, and you have no right sharing people's business, but I'm going to come on here and explain what happened because I feel like it's very important for me to explain what's going on. So for reasons why I'm not going to be giving a lot of information, details, my business is my business. It's nobody else's business. So as you know, like I said, my brother's the one that takes up the rent. There was some issues on his part, which is why if I had got paid for TikTok, I could have took up the rent until he fixed his issues with paying the rent. I'm not going to say anything to give away anything because it's my business. But she's a maid. Her friend, who's also a maid, was acting like she owned the place. She's rude. She hates her job. She doesn't like it. And if you don't like, because you're supposed to be hospitable, you know hospitality, right? You probably went for that. Like, you literally went for that. So I don't know why you're acting like you hate your job so much. If you hate your job, don't work. Okay, so my brother said someone was going to come by, right, and to wait on them. And then he said that kind of, because he was at work. It was 3. There was nothing he could do until 3. So then I was like, okay, fine. They said we have till 3 to pay. Whatever. And then they come back, right? It's like 5 something, I think. I can't remember. They came back 3 times. No, actually, wait. Yeah, they came back 3 times, I believe. Anyways, the one lady that is really nice and worked with us last time, right? Because of the issues going on. I'm not going to mention what issues. It was not because I didn't get paid from TikTok. That is not what it was. I'm just gonna state that. The payment issues were because, okay, so the payment issues, like I said, my brother's the one that pays the rent, and I'm not gonna say why. It's none of anyone's business. But the main reason why the rent didn't get paid is because I could have had the money from TikTok to cover whatever my brother couldn't pay until he was able to pay. That was the main issue. So then, they come to the door, they said we had till 3. Okay, fine. 3 rolls around, and I'm like, we just gotta get our stuff packed, we just gotta get going, because we don't have it. I said we couldn't, because it was right before 3. Like, I don't know, it wasn't like the last minute before 3. I said we couldn't figure something out because, I said, whatever. Sorry. I'm just trying to talk the best that I can. I'm just distraught and upset and very worried because that puts my family in danger. So then, he was like, oh crap, okay, well, he had just gone off and he said, I'm coming, whatever. Then, the lady comes and says, okay, you have till 5:30. They came back, they were like, you have till 5:30. And I was like, okay, whatever. I get a loud knock on my door. So the lady that works with us, and she's like, they said that you had to pack. And I said, they told us till 5:30. We're waiting because my brother just got off work. He's going to come, and then he's going to get the money and pay you guys. And she was like, I'll give you till 6. That's what she whispered. This lady is really nice. Mind you, she was the nicest lady in this whole situation. And that may seem nice, right? But you shouldn't be posting people's business on the internet. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't.
Also, anytime Tophia made a video or went on live talking about the situation, she would address Squidd as a maid. And that is kind of disrespectful because there's a clear difference between a maid and a housekeeper.
You know why you are working as a housemaid or a housekeeper? Because you can't get a real job. I mean, it's great that you think the only job she's good at is being a housekeeper. I mean, that's funny. Also, no one pays you to think, okay? She is a housekeeper. She needs to worry about cleaning her rooms because clearly she doesn't clean them good enough. No, you're a housekeeper. You don't know what you think.
Now, once they were kicked out, it was time for them to finally clean the room. And once they walked in, they were horrified. Squidd made another video showing pictures of the condition of the room, and y'all, it is just so insane. From what she said, the room smelled bad. Even the bed sheets that they gave them were horrible. They tried to wash it out, but the stench was still there, so they had to throw out the bed sheets. The Chus also left open food in the kitchen area on the table to rot. There was also a hole on the wall, and the door into the room was damaged on the bottom part.
Still have a job. And I want you guys to know that my district manager would have said all the same shit that I'm saying about her, only to her face. I will also say the room is a little bit cleaner than I expected. It's still disgusting. It smells like piss, body odor, and fucking 10-year-old cooking grease. Like, there's so much grease on the light bulb over the stove that when I turned it on, it smelled like something was cooking. Here's all the brand new sheets we've been bringing in that they haven't been using. I don't want to know what that is. They're also currently still parked up the street in the same spot. The shit is still behind their car. I would get you a picture, but I don't want to get that close to them. Hi, I know you're probably watching this, so I'm just going to talk directly to you. We had to throw away both of the mattresses in your room because they were soaked with piss. Okay. I don't think in the 1.5 years, almost 2 years that I've worked at that hotel that we've had to throw out a mattress. Y'all pissed all over the fucking mattresses. I'm gonna say it again. Animals. You act like animals. Okay? And you did dox me. And now the gloves are off, okay? I was not doxing you. And then you had to go and name the place that I worked twice, okay? Okay? So you better pray that the next time you see me, I don't see you. Anyway, it's getting pretty late. I have to get up and go to work in the morning. You know, that thing that pays the rent for the nice warm bed and the nice warm house that I live in and the nice warm shower that I'm going to take in the morning. Have the day you deserve.
Soon enough, the drama died down. Squidd gained a lot of publicity from it. She even earned money through the Creative Fund and says she donated half of it to a charity program that supports women in prison. Over the year, Tophia was exposed 3 times, if not more, for having odd relationships with minors. The first being was when people dug into her past and found out she was duetting minors when Musically was still an app. Tophia would have been in her early 20s when duetting these minors, and when she was called down, she explained that it wasn't a problem because everybody was duetting everybody. However, many found an old Instagram post of hers tagging Happy National Best Friend Day, and a photo appeared to be a young girl. Coincidentally, another issue arrived after she was exposed for this. On TikTok, a young girl made a video about her experience with Tophia back in the year 2020 or 2021. She was in a group chat with Tophia, and her and many of the other members were minors. She claimed that Tophia harassed one of the minors in the group chat and threatened to dox them. Now she made a second video showing proof that Tophia had interacted with her. In her second video, she showed a screenshot of Tophia, who left a comment of heart emojis on one of her old posts. Now to her, she felt like it was inappropriate. Usually people use heart emojis in a non-romantic way. It's also used as a way to just show appreciation. But since her and Tophia weren't close like that, I can understand why she felt it was odd of her to left that comment. Now, this led people to dig more into Tophia's past. Soon enough, they found out she was a part of a fan group called JH Potato Squad. This fan group is dedicated to a Vietnamese influencer, and when you check out their Instagram page, you will notice that many of his fans are little kids. Now, Tophia follows their Instagram page, and on that page, there is a video of her attending a Zoom meeting with all the members. And if you look closely on the panels on the screen, everybody that is attending that meeting are literal kids. I don't understand why Tophia feels like it's right to be in minor spaces. Especially when she's been caught watching CP, she should stay far away from kids. So on the subreddit, a user decided to make a lengthy post describing their experience meeting Brother Chu at a car show meetup. Now, according to them, it was a coincidence that they saw Brother Chu there. Now, this user runs a sticker decal shop, and a friend of theirs made a grotesque artwork of Tophia, which they made a sticker out of. So when they were about to leave the car show meetup, they stuck the sticker onto one of the windows of Brother Chu's car. Now that Reddit post went viral, many people were laughing about the situation. Tophia saw this and was mad. She said that person was a stalker, because how was it a coincidence that they saw her brother at the car show meetup and happened to have the sticker?
That photo was legit put on my brother's car, and now we are being stalked in public. This Discord has gotten way out of hand. Like, how do you guys literally sit there and think that this is okay for a Discord to do motherfucking shit like that? Like, I was not even with my family, and literally to see that is like so terrifying. Like, literally, how is this okay? How is this shit absolutely okay? Like, Do you guys just think this is some sick joke? Like the police are not gonna get involved? Milk has literally and I'm gonna show you the shit that they have said in the Discord. I literally got screenshots of this, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what they said in that Discord, because this is wild.
But even so, Tophia is so dramatic about the situation. Like, all the person did was put a sticker on the window. That can come off any time. Compared to all the other situations of trolls or just random people meaning to choose, the sticker situation is the least of her concerns. Now, 2024 has been tough for Papachu. When the Chus got evicted of their apartment, they refused to bring him to whatever shelter on Motel they had to stay for a little bit. They basically disowned him, knowing full well that this dude has a lot of mental health issues. And because of that, he's been wandering the streets without any medication and going into erratic episodes, causing him to get arrested many times. It is so bad to the point where you can easily find his mugshots and arrest records online. What's even more insane was that his arrest videos got leaked. So earlier in the year, the Chu Crew server got a hold of Papachu's arrest video at the apartment. Now, the reason why he was arrested here was because someone made a call saying that he was holding the family hostage. What most people noticed in his video was Tophia was smiling the whole time. Now, the second arrest video came just near the end of 2024. So this video is hard to watch. It shows Papachu in handcuffs at the station, acting erratically towards the cops. You can tell that he's going through his episodes. So another thing that happened to Papachu was that he made a new TikTok account. He posted a bunch of videos of him being in some sort of room. He hasn't posted anything since then, obviously because he's in jail or some other facility. But can we all hope that 2025 will be the year he gets better? That is all I have for my Tophiachu 2024 recap video. If there are some things I missed or got wrong, feel free to correct me. Any thoughts, criticisms, and opinions are welcomed in my comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and again, thank you to those who watched my previous videos and subscribed. I am not sure about the direction my channel will be heading, but if you happen to stick around, thank you in advance. See you guys next time.